when I first started, Todd, who is kind of a curator who has gotten a lot of us interested in radio, he basically said, I want you to be my classical girl. And I said, okay, fine, but you can't always keep me in that box. So I do mostly classical music, specializing, of course, in Edmonton artists as much as possible, Albertan artists and composers, and then Canadian artists and composers. And, maybe about 15% of the show ends up being music from other places than other than Canada. But mostly I try to really focus on Canadian classical music. And so that's a lot of fun. But as I said, I don't always stay in my box. So I do a lot of other things as well. I've got a show coming up, for example, on the Western Canadian Music Awards. So some of that will be at the classical categories and covering who was nominated, but it'll also go into some of the Albertan nominations for Indigenous Artist of the Year or Jazz Artist of the Year or those kinds of things. So yeah, don't always stay in my box. It's hard to keep me in there.